Hello and welcome to today's edition of The Dating Game. I'm your host, Daniel Redman, and I'm here to introduce you to our three wonderful contestants today. Contestant number one is a self-conscious redneck who claims he loves America and shoots trespassers on sight. Contestant number two is a frat boy who loves American Eagle, hangs out with his bros 24/7, and apparently has a job at Hollister. And contestant number three is a pimptastic gangster who claims that he is who he is because women love his sexy smile. Today, they're going to battle their hearts out for the heart of the Miss Lovely Greta Wheeldryer. And you'll know the results by the end of the show. So, Greta, take it away right after this commercial break.
You guys, I got the best idea ever! You know that stuff that comes out of the drinking fountain? You know, we can put them in these convenient plastic bottles and sell them for millions! And you know, I've got the perfect tagline. Water.
Honestly, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
You're fired. Oh. Look at this bag of cash I got, suckers!
All right, so Greta, take it away with question number one.
Okay. Where'd we go on our first date? Contestant number one?
Probably go back to my trailer, maybe cook up some meth, and then after that go hunting, and then from there we'll cook some squirrel and eat that right up, and then I'll take you home.
Contestant number two?
Well, we'd probably go to either the football stadium or to my frat house where we could party, or I could introduce you to my other bros, some of the other frat members. We could do whatever, you know. I like football, sports, partying.
Contestant number three?
I'd take you to all my casinos, all my like random houses. You know, I got little hideouts everywhere. Keep everything in check. Got a couple nightclubs I'd show you, and then we'd have to visit my very first club I started. Just sacred to me.
Okay. If you were stranded on an island, what three things would you bring? Contestant number one?
I would probably bring my chewing tobacco, my Winchester 387 automatic rifle, so I can hunt, and some alcohol. That's about it.
Contestant number two?
I'd bring my bros, a couple of kegs, and maybe one or two freshmen because they're fun to mess with.
Contestant number three?
Gotta bring my cane. Comes with me everywhere. Probably bring a couple ladies back from the club, and then definitely my jacket. This goes everywhere with me too.
Okay. If a kid comes up to you and kicks you in the shin, what would you do? Number one?
I don't even care. Kick 'em back. Kids need their discipline these days. Can't be running around all the time kicking people in the shin. That ain't acceptable. We need to discipline the children. We need to do it now.
Contestant number two?
Well, first of all, nobody would be kicking me in the shin because I'm bigger than them. And second of all, if they did kick me in the shin, I'd probably have to lay them out, or I'd come back with my bros and then we'd all lay them out.
A little kid. You would do that to a little kid?
If you kick me in the shin.
Okay. Contestant number three?
I agree with contestant one about the discipline thing. See, this cane, it's been through a lot. Probably hit him with it. It applies a lot of force, so I'll teach the kid a lesson or two. Show him who's boss.
Okay. What color best describes your personality?
Camouflage.
Contestant number 2.
Probably green. It's a good color.
Why?
I don't know, it's the color of my college, Michigan State.
Okay, contestant number 3.
Electric red. It's the theme I have in all my clubs. Then electric green. It's crazy colors. So those are 2, even though you said 1.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Contestant number 1.
Wherever the Daytona 500 is. That I wanted to go there since I was a kid. I'm sick of watching it on the television set. I want to be a part of the non-stop going around in circles. Just so much action, so interesting. I love it.
Contestant number 2.
Well, I'd probably have to say I'd like to go to my frat house because that's basically the best place in the world. You can do whatever you want there, whenever you want, and it's just the best.
But you already live there. Where would you go if you didn't live there?
I'd probably go to Canada, see Niagara Falls.
Contestant number 3.
Well, I bought this new club out in Vegas. First one I have in Vegas. So, thinking about moving out there, starting fresh in Vegas. Great place to be. Get a huge chain of clubs opening down there and call it good.
If you could be anybody in the world, who would you be? Contestant number 1.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. No doubt. Rest in peace. Number 88, all the way. I just want to be part of that. I want to go around in the circles, driving really fast, racing the cars, and I just think that would be real fun.
Contestant number 2.
I think I'd like to be Jaquarius over here. Sounds like he's kind of living the life. That's who I'd like to be if I could be anybody other than myself.
Thanks, bud.
Contestant number 3.
Hugh Hefner. Idolize that man since the day I was born. He does great things. Just, I expect to live up to him someday.
Okay. How would you impress my parents?
I show them my wall of mounted deer heads and my amazing gun collection. And I've also got an entire wall dedicated to Dale Earnhardt memorabilia and collectibles.
Contestant number 2.
I would show them my ridiculous alcohol tolerance, or I would show them how clean I can keep my room inside the frat house because most ladies don't enjoy a messy room. And I'm not a lady, but I don't enjoy a messy room either.
Contestant number 3.
What was the question?
What would you do to impress my parents?
Oh, definitely take him to my my oldest club I have. It's very, very peaceful. It's quiet, nice and relaxing. Sit your parents down, give them a free dinner on the house, have a few drinks with them. It'd be nice.
Okay. What car do you have? Contestant number 1.
Ford F-150 pickup with the Hemi engine. I got it souped up with smokestacks in the back, and whenever they hear that engine revving up, the ladies just come running.
Contestant number 2.
Got a black Chrysler 300. It's got a nice sound system in it, so I can go around bumping around campus, you know. That's what I like to do in my spare time.
Contestant number 3.
Well, I actually have 2 cars. I either drive my Rolls Royce Phantom, murdered out, drive it around, or else I get carted everywhere by my limo. My limo driver, Frank, he's a nice guy. Hopefully you'll meet him someday.
If you had a theme song to your life, what would it be? Contestant number 1.
Freebird by Leonard Skinner. Best band ever. Period.
Contestant number 2.
I'd have to say I Hate College by Sam Adams because I do hate college, but I do love all the parties.
Contestant number 3.
Gucci.
What song, though?
All of them. They're all just so good. They just, everything he says, just how I am. Just all of them. Can't pick one. They're all too good.
Okay. Why do you live in America? Contestant number 1.
Home of the free, land of the brave. good old apple pie. Just love what this country stands for, and right to bear arms.
Contestant number 2.
I was just born here. I don't know why I live here. It's just the place to be, I guess.
Contestant number 3.
Vegas, obviously. Got to start my clubs there. Always wanted to live there. Actually, moved over from Europe a while back when I was a young boy. So, always wanted to be in Vegas, and that's where my dream's taking me next. And I'm about to go there. Live it up.
And what one word describes your life? Contestant number 1.
Guns. Been raised on guns, and first time I ever shot my first gun was when I was 2 years old. Barely was able to hold it, actually. It was a pretty big .357 Magnum, and I'd say guns are what represent me the best.
Contestant number 2.
I'm going to have to say 3 letters. Alpha, Beta, Sigma. It's my frat house. It's my life. I love it.
Contestant number 3.
Thug, maybe pimpin', hustle. All those describe me. Got many that do. Just, yeah. Those are the main 3. Top 3 favorites.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, well, Greta has come to the crossroads of her love life, and we're going to find out what her answer is right after this commercial break.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. When election day rolls around, you want to vote for the very best candidate, right? Well, that candidate is Nick Bowman. All of the James Bond films are loosely based on Nick Bowman's life so far. Also, Nick was present during the signing of the U.S. Constitution, so he knows how this country works. Nick Bowman will not stop at Earth. If elected, Nick promises to lead Earth in the colonization of other planets as well. Isn't that amazing? Hey, don't call the police.
I'm Nick Bauman, and I approve this message.
Alright, we've kept you waiting long enough, so Greta, you ready?
I don't know, it's a tough choice. Contestant number 1, pretty much a redneck, I'd say. Contestant number 2, I'm guessing he's with his homeboys at college. And bros. And contestant number 3 looks like a pimp to me. And I guess I'd choose contestant number 2 because we're both college bound currently.
Hey!
Well, thank you for playing, those of you who didn't win. Well, thanks Greta too. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching The Dating Game.